Hello, fellow Voyagers. Jess here with Odyssey Human, here today to talk about how the truth will shift when you do. Welcome to the channel. This is the place where we explore the outer reaches of human consciousness so you can master your reality, get what you want, and love your experience. Welcome. I'm Jess. I'm so glad you're here. If that sounds good to you, subscribe. Love to have you. All right. So today I want to make you aware of truth. I want to make you aware of some things that you already probably know, but I want to encapsulate it in a way that's really going to be helpful and beneficial to you so that you can be a better manifester. And this is an exercise I do with all my clients. So I hope you're ready for this. It's going to be fun. So, all right. So here we go. What is this? What is this? Right? It's a pen. Easy, right? This is a pen. Let's talk about the reality of this object and all of its layers. So let's go down to the nano level. What is this on a nano level? It is atoms. It's an electron cloud that could behave as a particle or a wave, depending on what it's feeling like, or the observer, the fact I'm observing it, right? It is, and move up a level, it is elements, carbon, hydrogen, in different proportions, right? On the periodic table. Move back a level from that. This is chemicals, right? Plastic, metal, ink. Move back a level from this. It's just something I'm holding in my hand. It's just, something I'm holding in my hand. I write with it. Move back even further from that. What if you were in space looking at this object? It would be a speck. It wouldn't even really exist, right? It's nothing. It's a tiny dot in an infinite sea of things, right? If you're looking at it from space, it doesn't even exist. Let's change the context of it. Let's play with the context now. What if you made this? How would you feel about it? If this was a hard day's work for you, you made this thing. You designed it, you made it. This was your small business. What if, as a child, somebody stabbed you in the thigh with one of these and you had to go to the hospital and get stitches? What would this mean to you? How would that feel? What if you went to sit down and write your greatest work, and this pen was the one that you used to write your greatest work, right? What if Muhammad Ali touched this pen? What if you sat down to write with it and it didn't work? Then it becomes garbage, right? It's just trash. It's trash. It means nothing. So, my question to you. Oh, and actually we forgot the most important part. What is this to you? So if I'm imagining I am you looking at this object, this is just a symbol on a screen. You're looking at a screen. This is an image, a representation. And is that image, are those pixels on your screen, whether it be a laptop or a phone, the same as the physical object I'm holding in my hand? Is it the same? Starting to mess with our minds here. So what is the ultimate truth of this? My question to you is, what is true about this object? Which of those stories we just told are true? The answer is, it depends. It depends. They're all true. They're all simultaneously true about this object. And it depends on what perspective we take. And this pen's ability, this object's ability to emotionally affect us depends on the truth that we assign to it. And our experience with this object will change inside of us and outside of us, right? It will change depending on that truth, again, that we assign. So we're going to feel different about the pen, and we're also going to have a different reality with that pen. Because what is truth? Truth is the realness. It's the believability, right? We believe something to be true, we give it realness, and we give it significance or meaning. And because of that, Because of that place that we've picked, it's kind of like a spatial thing. We're standing in a perspective. We're saying this is what's true from this perspective. And because of that, our expectations mold around that. And then because of that, our behaviors mold around that, right? What's the difference of me saying, I'm going to write the greatest novel of my life with this pen? How much am I, like, this is my lucky pen, right? How does that feel versus this pen doesn't work, it's garbage, it's trash. Throw it in my shoulder, I stomp it on the ground, I smash it in pieces, versus somebody stabbed me with a pen as a child and now, oh my God, this is triggering me so bad. Right? The emotions that we're experiencing, the pen's ability to emotionally affect us depends on where we're already standing. It's coming from where we're standing in perception. Because the bigger truth of this is this object is pure potential. All of those realities are true for this pen. All of those realities are simultaneously not true for this pen. It's all pure potential, right? This object, this symbol, what it means to you, how it's going to play into your life, how it's going to affect you, how it's going to change you is all going to change if you change, if you move, if you walk a few steps to the left, or you take a huge leap to a totally different perspective, right? The emotions, the expectations, the behaviors, and the outcomes are all going to change in relation to this. So extend that to people in your life, situations in your life, things that you want, that you perceive are separate from you, because they're not separate from you. They're there. You're just picking a reality. This pen is simultaneously the best and the worst thing that ever happened to me, right? The potential of all of that is in this I'm simulating the pen, right? You're simulating the pen. You're simulating your experience, just like this exercise is even could be the most profound thing that's ever happening to you right now, or the most boring, pointless thing that's ever happening to you, and you've already clicked off. But I'm guessing if you're listening to these words, it's somewhere in the middle. So, but anyway, my point is, what is my point? Is that, last week I gave you the answer. I'll link the video above. The answer is anything is possible. That is the answer. And what is the question? The question is it true? Is it true? This is the question that will skyrocket your emotional capacity, your capacity to manage your emotions, your capacity to switch perspectives, your capacity to be an amazing manifester is your ability to consciously be aware of the truth that you are constructing, because all truths exist. All truths exist. This is just pure potential. There is no pen. There is no spoon. I'll link that. I'm referencing a clip from The Matrix. There's a video in The Matrix, a little clip where the boy is bending the spoons with his mind. And Neo sits down in front of him, and the little boy says, "Do not try to bend the spoon. That is impossible. Instead, acknowledge that there is no spoon." And Neo is musing over this and then is able to apply that. So again, there is no pen. It's all potential. Acknowledge that. Take back your truth. Take back the process of assigning truth. Let it go from being an unconscious process where it's directed by your habits and the things you've picked in the past to a conscious process where anything is possible. And you ask yourself the question, when you start to feel tight and constricted and like you can't get what you want, you're separate from what you want, that the situation's not going to change, that this is how it is. When you start to feel the negative emotion, the question to ask yourself is it true? Is it true? And just the act of doing that changes your reality. The change has already begun, because the perception that you had when you didn't ask yourself that to the perception that you now have when you ask yourself that question and just have that awareness of, is this true? Is this story I'm telling true? Is this the ultimate truth? What is the ultimate truth? The answer is everything is possible. Anything is possible. Anything can happen. I live in a hologram. I create my reality. That's the truth. That's the bigger truth with the T. And the more and more you believe that, the more and more you really believe that, then you see that this is pure potential. And then your world reflects that. Your reality reflects that. You become a better and better manifester because you know that you're the one picking the truth, that all truths exist. And you're just believing that what you want isn't yours right now. And as you believe it is yours, then it becomes yours, right? That truth then is what your whole experience then molds around because you're the one picking the truth. So I hope that was helpful. Let me know. Drop a comment below. I would love to engage with you. Have a wonderful day, and thanks for watching.